questioning what you are doing, like they don't really understand, or making discouraging comments, holding back from supporting my vision because they don't see what I see.
Hello and welcome to Blossom with Busola today. And I'm so delighted to be here with my colleague, Kemi.
I'm also delighted to be with my auntie, not my colleague, my auntie Busola.
Come on. We are colleagues. Okay, I met her in 2 ways. I know her in 2 ways, but today we are focusing on the colleague bit. Shall we agree about that? Okay. When I did the video, The Power of an Idea, someone said to me, it would be lovely if we hear from some of the people who your work has impacted. And today, meeting up with Kemi after 3 years?
Yes, 3 years.
That's exciting.
Yes. It all started in 2010. I had hunger for something. I didn't know who will help me. When I came across Auntie Busola. When I came across Auntie, she taught me synthetic phonics. And the first thing she shared with me was a vision and an idea to reach out to African children. That she wanted all African children to read and write well. So that time when we met, she gave me 3 days training. 3 days intensive training. I am so glad. I'm grateful to God, eternally grateful that I had that training then. And while we had the training, at the end of the training, she told me something. I want you to work with this and make it available for everyone.
Yeah.
And I can't forget, she told me to teach every day. Make sure anywhere you go to, everywhere you are, you teach somebody. Then 5 years later, we came across each other again. First question is, Aburo. I think that means my younger one. Aburo, do you remember me? Do you remember what I taught you some 5 years ago? I said, Auntie, I remember you, and I remember very well. I've been using it, I've been teaching children with it, I've been training people. I'm a trainer. And she said, who made you a trainer? I said, I made myself a trainer. Because I've been training parents to teach their children at home, and I've been going to schools.
And you said some schools paid you then, even though it wasn't all the schools, but you started making some money, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's made a difference in my finances.
All right. Beautiful.
I have always been my inspiration, inspiring me to be better every day.
Lovely. Thank you so much for all your good words for me and about me. Now, how have this helped you in developing your own ideas and your dream? Then I asked you who made you a trainer. And since then, you have become an accredited Jolly Phonics trainer.
Yes, so Auntie will not let it be. She made a confession in 2015. She said, no, not 2015. I became accredited in 2017. That was when she made that confession. She said there was something I saw in you in 2010 when I was doing the training for you. I noticed you were good, but I didn't want you to go and sleep over it. So that was why I was a bit harsh on you. So I ran with the vision she had, and that vision goes with my own. I remember recently somebody said, what is it with you about phonics or Jolly Phonics or whatever? I said, well, I also have a vision to raise children to become leaders, and I've been hearing readers are leaders, leaders are readers. So by the time I came across Auntie and the program she's doing, I was like, oh, I have to make these children read. Okay. So that they can become great leaders. I have traveled to places I didn't even know existed on map.
Tell us about those places.
For example, Sierra Leone. Auntie will just send message to me. Omo, mini child, you are traveling to Sierra Leone. This is the description. Enter the airport. You will look to your left. You will see this signboard. You will go to the counter. You get your boarding pass. When you get to the airport in Sierra Leone, when you come out, somebody will carry placard. I told my daughter a few days ago, I said, Auntie used to send me like a soldier they will put in helicopter and drop inside the bush with parachute to go and spy on the land. The first time I got to Sierra Leone, I entered the boat. I was the only one. They left me behind. The coach I was supposed to follow, they didn't know I was to be there. I was the only one in the boat, enjoying myself. I was like, see yourself on the water. You're not even afraid. By the time I landed, somebody was just waving at the bank of the ocean. I was like, are you looking for me? I don't know you. I remember that I shared it with my mom and she was like, you're not even afraid of. I said, no. I have been able to meet people, great people in different places. I've been able to go to places. This literacy work that we are doing together has really helped me, impacted me. It has made me become what I never thought I would become. I've gone to places. A few days ago, I was listing it. I've been to England, Scotland, Wales, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Liberia, some parts of Nigeria I never thought I would be to. I've been to Cote d'Ivoire, don't let me forget. Okay. I've met great people. I've met people I never thought I would meet. I've made friends. In all these places, I've made friends. So I have friends all over the world. And I have been able to stand in front of ministers of education, national leaders. I've been able to stand in front of political leaders.
I remember when you were going to meet the Minister of Education in Sierra Leone. And you said, Auntie, what am I going to do? I said, well, it's your call. Go for it. I can't come. I'm not coming. So
she sent me and I was like, oh, I was so happy at the end of the day. And even going alone to places, when people ask me, what do you do? Who do you work for? By the time I mention what I do, great people, they want to identify with me. And I have been able to reach out to African children. It was a vision, and I've carried it, and I've met with African children in different locations, in different places, these countries that I've mentioned, and I've fulfilled my dream. It has helped my business. I can't say it has made me rich. So another thing that this has done for me is that I've been able to impact others. I've been able to train many others that are now trainers. That I've been able to mentor them. Some of them are now mentors. They train teachers, they train others, they mentor them. I can't forget, she mentioned it in the course of working. I can't remember the year. Something like, it's not about you alone. So think of how you can spread the knowledge to others and make them stand and become strong so that they can go and train others. Those want to, the way you are training them and mentoring them, let them do to others. And before you know it, we are spreading, and our vision to reach out to all African children, before we know it, it will come to pass.
And to raise leaders.
Yes, to raise leaders.
Wow.
And we are doing that.
Wow. I'm a proud auntie today.
Yes.
It looks like everything has been so smooth, so easy since you started pursuing your idea. No troubles, no challenges. Is that the correct impression?
No. Many challenges on a daily basis. People in authority not fulfilling promises, head of relevant institutions not following up or monitoring projects as they should. At times, friends and families questioning what they are doing, like they don't really understand, or making discouraging comments, holding back from supporting my vision because they don't see what I see. I really, it's cold water in your heart. So some of the challenges I faced.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so. I thought there must have been some challenges on the way. So what has kept you going over these years? Still doing it, still pushing at the vision. What is it? Why do you keep going?
Well, what kept me going, or let me say what keeps me going, because I'm still going, is that one or two persons out there on a weekly basis will just reach out to me, either to ask for my services or appreciate what I've done at a point to help their children or their teachers, or to do old school program to help sharpen their professional skills.
Okay.
Then also seeing children in places I have been to, when I revisit such places, either through media or either through media or wherever. Sometimes I visit back, sometimes I watch them on the media,
Okay.
sometimes I receive calls, and seeing the children doing greatly well as a result of my work, it gives me great hope that there will be a glorious fulfillment for me and for my vision.
Yeah.
Then having mentors like you, Auntie Busola, having mentors like you and Chris Jolly, who keeps helping children everywhere, give me inspiration to keep going.
Oh, wow.
Another challenge is availability of resources. It can be financial, but most times materials to use.
Okay.
But Chris Jolly's provision to the countries where I've worked has helped greatly. Like here in Sierra Leone, we have enough materials. Then all over Nigeria, I can speak of Ogun, Ondo, Osun, and Lagos State, where I worked with you.
Yeah.
Having the support of these, giving materials, making them available for teachers and children, and of the support from the UBEC and CBEC in those states. I think that was a huge encouragement. And in many districts here in Sierra Leone, councils supporting this project. This is still work in progress, although I'm hopeful that there will be more of government support.
Yeah.
And I'm still hoping for more platforms so that I can my impact and of course extend my capacity to earn.
Naturally.
And well done. I'm very proud of you, proud of all that you have been doing. Indeed, you have been raising leaders, not just in Nigeria, in many other countries. There are many who speak about Auntie Kemi, just as you're talking about your Auntie Busola. Thank you. I'm so glad and proud. Yes. And thank you so much for joining us today. It's all about the power of your idea. Kemi had her idea. She met me, my idea, and she used my idea to polish her own, and she ran with it. What are you doing with your idea? Remember, your idea can change the world. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, share this video widely among your connections, and I will see you again in my next video.